Hey guys, it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks so much for joining me for another video. I know that this video is a little bit later than I usually post, but it was my birthday on Friday, and I took some days off work and I just, hung out with some friends, went for dinner with family. So it's been really good, and now I'm finally getting into my craft space to have a little more fun with what I want to do with my birthday time. I even have Monday off of work. I'm so excited. So looking forward to just having some time to play because I don't get a lot of time to myself. But let's get into this. I want to go ahead and go through the ephemera that I have pre-made and see if anything will work for this. I'm bringing back kind of my little formula here of what I like to have in my signatures. So making sure I have about 4 to 6 pockets per signature bundle, and 2 to 4 tucks, and maybe 1 to 2 belly bands. So I know I have a few things already in here, but now it's time to go see what we have already made that might work. Okay, so I'm just going to put this off to the side for now, and I'm going to pull in. The first thing I'm going to look at is things that might work in my pre-made ephemera for pockets and envelope type things. So I noticed something in here. Let's just kind of flip through. Actually, I'm going to move this to the side so you guys can kind of see what's going on here. So I just stick in here things that are done or might need, whether they're completed or not, I stick them in the right category. That way, like this could probably use a little bit more embellishing, but depending on what journal I'm going to put it in, then I'll decorate it for that journal, if that makes sense. So in here I have some envelope pockets. Now they're taller, so I could either wrap them around a page, or I could use them in a tall journal like a traveler's notebook. This might be good for that. This piece is quite nice, but again, I think this is like a over the page kind of belly band, but it's too big for this journal. So I'm going to have to start looking through here. I have some of these. They would be full page kind of pockets, but yet still too big. I should actually bring in my little template. Let's do that. Let's roll over here. So this is my template. So this is my small cracker box signature template. It measures 7 inches by 10.5 inches. And I'll use this to be able to figure out if it's going to be too big for my journal or not. And these are too big. You can see I have some Kleenex box pieces. This is really cool to create like focal images. I just keep these because these could be like tucks. This one I put a piece of acetate in and put a little thumb notch so it could be like a clear pocket on something. But again, too big. So let's take a look. I have these little envelopes that I created. Pretty simple. I think I created these with my silhouette, and they just kind of fold open. This one is a wee bit stuck. Might have to. There we go. So it just kind of folds. It's like a gusseted pocket. It kind of folds open. This might not be too bad for that one. If I can get it put back together. Let's just fold this over for now. Let's take a look. It's pretty orangey. I've kind of got like yellows and blues going on, so I don't think I'm going to go with these. Yeah, these just aren't the right color, but they're really cool little pockets. And again, you can make them up really quickly and just have them ready to decorate for your journals that you're looking for. Okay, so here's some of the pockets that we had created. I think this one definitely is going to go nicely, so I'm going to use that one for sure. And I mean, this one isn't too bad either, so I'm going to set those aside. And this is again that little pocket we made with just kind of like a simple tag. You could put stickers or a stamp on there for focal point if you wanted. I think it's a cool little place to write. And then we've got something that we can stick in here. Yeah, I don't think these are really feeling it for this journal though. What else do I have? I have some more pieces from Kleenex boxes that I made into like little pockets. Again, I think this is not really the right color for what I want. I'm looking again for like yellows and blues. Let's see if I have anything in here that might work. Oh, that actually would be really pretty. That fit on our page? Ooh, just. Yeah, so we can think about that. I think that would look nice in there. So set that aside. What else do I have that might work? Again, I have pieces from kits in here, so if I don't necessarily use it for the journal that, you know, I printed the kit for, I just pop the leftovers in here and then I can use them for whatever I feel, that might work, would go for another journal. So yeah, I mean, that could potentially go. I'll pull that out. That's kind of in the same yellowy tones. I have some brighter ones. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do those. This would be nice, but this is like a flap over envelope, but again, it's too big. I need to make smaller things, I think. That's my problem, is this is a bit smaller than the larger ones that I typically work on. That would go. Let's pull that out. This is kind of like a woven pocket tag, so you have all these little tags that you can kind of tuck in there. I mean, that's not bad. Put that there. What else do we have? This is kind of like a double pocket. Just too big. Nope, not feeling that one. That one might work. I've got some yellow ones here, but those are too wide because these flip up. They're just made out of book page. So those are not going to work. There's another little envelope, but I think we've got that other one that I like better. That one's bee themed. This one might. Is that gonna work? That could potentially work, so we'll pull that out. Yeah, just kind of flipping through. That would take a whole page. But it's got the right colors. Ooh, here's another one of these pretty ones. Too big. And then, yeah, like I have back here, just some book page pockets that aren't decorated yet that could potentially go in. So we'll pull some of those out. And then we can decorate them. Oh, that's kind of a cute one. Pull that one out. Maybe a corner pocket. Is that going to work? Yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, so let's work with this. And then we'll see if we can get enough pockets out of those. All right. So 4 to 6 pockets per signature. 2 to 4 tucks. So what do we have here already? So we've got this tuck, and on the other side of this one we have a tuck, right? Where are you? There we go. So we've got 2 to 4 tucks. So we've got 2 tucks. What else do I have on here? We've got a little pocket there, which means we have a little pocket on the other side. Okay, then I have this secret tuck here. Okay, so I have enough tucks, but we need more pockets. So let's go through what we have. I like this. But I kind of feel like that needs to be in the middle. Okay, so we've got a pocket here. So this is the middle signature. Oh, and we have quite a few things going on in this one, don't we? We have the little bag. So we've got two, because we've got the other side of this bag. And then we have, in the center of the signature, we have pockets. Okay. Oh, here's a blank piece. Yeah, why don't we put this right here? So I could glue this on so that it is a side tuck here and here. Let's do that. So what I need is a clip just to hold my journal open. And let's go ahead and glue this one down in the middle signature. Then we've got something else for that. Hopefully I seem to be migrating my way up here. Okay, so I want to keep this side open. I want to glue the back of the bag like this, so that'll give it security if you go to tuck anything into the bag, like right into that bag pocket. And then on this side, and then this side, and then that'll give us our side tuck. So we've got a tuck and a pocket here. Ooh, I do want to quickly ink up the edges of these pages, just because you're going to see that, and I don't want it to be too stark white. Should have thought of this before I glued, but that's okay. Again, just to tone down some of that white. Doesn't have to be a perfect job because the bag is going to be covering most of it. Oh, I need some in here. Kind of like this. There we go. Okay. Put that bad boy on there. Just kind of push it down here. So there we go. So I can put something in here and something in here. Yay! Okay, what else do we have? I don't think we have anything in the back yet. So let's see. Oh yeah, we have this kind of little doily pocket. It's very fragile is what I'm going to call it. Very fragile. So whatever I put in there, it has to be maybe like just tickets or something. Nothing too heavy. Kind of like the idea of that there. Let's see what else we got going on. Or we could have it on here. Okay, thinking. What else we got going on? Oh, then we have these kind of little flip outs. We have these smaller pages. Okay. Maybe I will put it here. I think I like that better. I think the neutral goes a little bit better between those pages. Got lots of writing space in here, that's for sure. And that's not bad either, but I really think I like it on that German page best. So let's go ahead and do that. Come on, glue. Okay, so just a nice B down here. And oh, we can actually glue the whole thing down on this, I think. Well, let's leave it open in case you do want to tuck something privately in the back. It'd be like a hidden pocket behind the pocket. Put it right about here. Yeah, so we could actually stick a something back behind there as well. Where is my little dry baby wipe? I'll clean up some of that glue. Okay. All right, so there we go. We've got that in there that we can not only put something in this vellum pocket, but also behind there. Yay. Okay. What else do we have going on? Okay, so I've got something in the back one. Got something going on in the middle signature. We have to decorate these bags. So let's go back to our first signature. So this is a tuck. We need some pockets. We do. Do you have anything that might look good on there? Nope, it's too busy. Kind of want that as writing space, because there we have a pocket. I feel like we could put something here. So we have this, that is a pocket at the, oh, this is a little hinged one. So we could have that where it hinges out. Oh, but it's got to go on the other side. It's got to go on this side of the page. So it would hinge like this to this side. So then we would want this to glue like that. So yeah, you could still write back behind here, and then we'd have like a tag or something in there. Okay, well, let's do that. Okay, and so then when you turn it over on this side, it's still decorative, but I might put like a piece of, maybe, where are you? Oh, there they are. Do I have something that could go nicely? Look how beautiful that is. That could just definitely go down that page and cover it up. Wouldn't that look cute? Okay, let's do that. Oh, I'm liking this. All right. Do I want that right at the bottom? I think I do. And I definitely feel like it needs something more though. And I need something in here. Okay, so we're gonna have to find a tag or something in there. Okay, let's just glue it down first before I get too carried away here. Want it down at the bottom. Hopefully you guys can see. Let's right about there. Okay. So I'm going to fold this open. I'll put my art glitter glue on there. And I definitely want to be careful when it squidges out here. So I want a dry baby wipe. Handy. Just fold that over. So yeah, I'll have to do a video to show you guys how I made some of these pockets. They're definitely out there as well. I think I've done videos. Try and remember to link it. I feel like that's not quite secure right there. Put a little bit more glue. This art glitter glue is good, like it sticks really well, but I still have trust issues. Okay, so that's good. And then I want this piece. So I've kept the threads long on this. That way I can decide if I want them long on this journal or if I want to trim them off. So I'm just going to glue them down now. Like I'll glue it down, and I'm not going to trim anything until I decide really what I want to do with those. Okay, let's clean this off right away and grab our Fabri-Tac. Oh, I love when things come together so nicely. It's funny, I make all these things and I'm like, oh, am I really gonna use them? And then look, perfect. Perfect little yellow, reminds me of lemons. I just love it. I love lemons though. I could eat like lemon pie filling. I eat it just like pudding. I don't need the pie shell at all. Just, oh, when it's warm too. Oh, I love that. Yeah. I didn't even, well, my husband bought me lemon cupcakes for my birthday, but yeah, lemons. Oh, that is my, okay, come on, glue. It's one of my favorite things. Lemon pudding, lemon cake, anything lemon. Okay, come on. I know you want to come out. Like I like the idea of this Sugar Bell bottle. It's definitely a lot easier to squeeze than the bottle that the Fabri-Tac comes in. But I wonder if I have too small of a little nozzle here, because it's definitely not wanting to come out too nicely. I think I'm going to abort mission because this is taking too long. I'll have to find a bigger nozzly thingy. You know what I mean. Let's try this Fabric Fusion from Aleene's. I just got this. Again, I haven't been buying supplies except for glue. That's the only thing I'm allowed to buy. So I did buy some glue because my Fabri-Tac was giving me issues. So I want to see if this is going to work better. And it's hard to know, like, do you want a big hole? Like, I find sometimes I have too big of a hole, that it comes out too much, or it doesn't come out enough. It's a fine line, these glue holes, right? Okay, get in there. I really don't want to take my scissors to it. Sorry guys, I know this is like not fun to watch. Trying to get my glue open here. Let's see. Okay, I feel air coming out, so that, oh, there we go. Awesome. I think I've got the perfect size of hole here. Let's make sure I'm gluing this on the right way. Woo! Yeah, look at that. Ooh, sorry if you were trying to go to sleep, Rosanna. I screamed out and woke you up. And I will, my dear friend Rosanna, she likes to watch my videos while she goes to sleep because I bore her to death. I bore her to sleep. So, no, I'm just kidding. She was mentioning that my music in the beginning is really loud and at the end, but my voice is really quiet. So I'll have to fix that so that she can have a good night's sleep as I lull her off into dreamland. Good night, Rosanna. Okay. There. I like that. That makes me happy. Oop, we got some squidging out on this side, so wipe that off, and hopefully it'll stick as nice as the Fabri-Tac does. Why are you not sticking? Give you a little more time. And I definitely need, so these are some stainless steel pins that my mom gave me, that she got in some Happy Mail, I think, for her crafting, for her quilting channel. She has a channel called Around to It. She gave me some of these awesome stainless steel pins. So I'm just going to grab one of them and use it to put in my Fabri-Tac glue. The reason why you want stainless steel is so that your pin doesn't rust and discolor your glue. Now, can you get in there? There we go. Perfect. Now that'll keep that all super duper and ready. Maybe it would be smarter if I put the pin through the cap that it comes with, right? Look at that. Ugh, always trying to use my noggin. And then you go back in there. Okay, look at that. See? Now I won't lose my little pin and topper, hopefully. That's the goal. Okay, so there we go. We've got a nice little ruffle now, a nice little addition. So that's also what you can call, where's my list here? I don't really have that listed as, it could be like one of your extras having these. Just make sure that you kind of have at least one of these in each signature now. So I'm going to have to make sure I have one ruffle for each signature just to kind of make it a little bit consistent throughout there. again, do what you like. It's just, this is what I like. I like to have consistency throughout. So, you know, if I have one ruffle in one signature, I'm going to make sure I have one ruffle in each signature. And you can even do it so that you have another coordinating ruffle on the other side of that page. So if we looked for the yellow, like here, I could have a ruffle either on this side or on this side, and that would kind of match up to, there'd be two in that signature, if that makes sense. But you do you, again, whatever works for you. All right, so we've got that on there. We'll fold out. I might have to, because you can see my glue there, I might have to put some washi or something down there. We'll see how well it does drying. There's my little scraper. Just smooth that down a bit. Move that glue a little bit. Yeah, I might put some washi there. We'll see. Or a strip of something. Just to hide if that doesn't dry nicely. Okay, so there's some more decorating to do with that and finding a tag, but we've got a pocket, so how are we doing? Okay, here's our little tuck. We've got, I feel like I need something done over here. Then I have this. Okay, so got 1, 2, and on the other side of the signature, I have this hidden one, and I'm going to need something else. We got this one, 1, 2, got that, maybe something. In here, I don't know. This is going to be tricky. Let me think about that. I'm not feeling that, so I'm going to go on to the next signature. Could do that. We could go on the yellow again. I feel like the yellow is kind of a nice place too. I like that better. I can also just clip this in so that this can be moved around. So that's another cool thing too, with pockets that are nice on the back as well. See, these are still kind of pretty on the back, then you just clip them in. So why not just, let's do that. And then the person can move it around as they see fit if they don't like it here. Just ink up the edge of the page a little bit so it's not as stark white. Just a little bit. Probably won't notice it very much on the camera, but it just tones it down just a wee bit. And then let me grab my paper clips, and I'm just not sure. I'm trying this new microphone because Miss Rosanna said she couldn't hear me, and now it's wrapped around the wheel of my chair. There we go. Okay, let's go over here and find our paper clips. Oh, these ones would work nicely. I like these ones. Okay, my little stash. These ones are cute. Got some little ones at the bottom here. Let's try this little one. Make sure I'm just clipping it to that one page. And there we go, sort of. How hard is it to paper clip something to a page? Holy crow. Apparently really hard. What are you doing, little paper clip? What's going on? There we go. Okay, super. So now we just have to fill that up. Parts of my sponge. So we've got that. And we need to decorate this. And then we have to decorate this. Okay, so we've got quite a bit going on here now. So let's go to the back. I've got one there, so I need one in the front somewhere, if I don't already have one. We've got that little pocket. So it's all just, you know, flipping back and forth and figuring out where you want things. So, I feel like we need to do something here again. Would that be too weird? Very like patterny. Is that too much? Too much going on maybe? I don't know. I could do that. Maybe, and still have this as writing. I don't know. This is so hard. Okay, that's too much. I think too much writing. This is the hard part, right? You're just deciding where things are going to go. That's going to be too small. That's going to be too small. And I want it in the front half of this signature, and I'm getting awfully close to that middle right there. Okay. Okay, this is the front part of the signature. I don't know, where do you guys think I should put it? I mean, I could, no, that kind of looks weird. I mean, that's not too bad. Urgh. Then I have that pocket there. Oh, the decisions, the decisions. Okay, what do you guys think here? I think because this blue kind of plays off this blue over here, or that kind of like tealy blue. What do you think? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. No one's going to be like, girl, you put your pocket on the wrong page. And so this is just like, this was a piece of food packaging. That's all that was. So again, I'm using up what I have around. I'm not buying special cardstock. I got literally 4 big boxes of legal size cardstock given to me from work. So I have all that to use, plus all the stuff that I have from my card making. I don't think I'm done with card making. I'm just not into it right now. So I don't want to necessarily get rid of any of my card making stuff in case I want to get back into it. But it's nice because it does carry over into junk journaling. So yeah, I definitely have lots of materials to use, and I have not, like, I've been in craft stores and it hasn't even bothered me not to buy anything. Like, I see things that I'm like, I like, but I'm not like, oh, I have to have it, and it's not bothering me not to shop because I have so much going on already here, between here and, you know, the stuff that my mom has. She lets me shop her stash all the time, so super helpful. And then because she's a quilter, she has all these cool fabric pieces left over. Plus, I still have all those upholstery sample books I need to go through. Oh, that's what I should do. I should do a fabric flip in here. Yes, a fabric flip would be nice with some of that fabric, because I know I have yellowy type fabrics. Oh, this is cool. I just saw a scrap that would, you know, kind of coordinate. Maybe I'll do a tag or something. I have more of this paper, so okay, I'm getting distracted. All right, where are we at? Okay, so we're about 20 more minutes. Okay, Let's see if we can get some more pockets in here. So this is literally just the process I go through. I just trying to make sure I have even numbers throughout. So let's see, we've got a tuck. Then we have a flip out pocket. Then we have, on this side, we have a hidden pocket, hidden tuck spot. Plus we have these pockets. This tuck, I think I need, do I need one more thing on this end? Let's see, hang on. Good memory, really short. Okay, tuck, pocket, flip out pocket. So that's 3 things, right? So I go in this one, I have a hidden pocket or hidden tuck spot, pocket, tuck. So I think that's even. Okay, so then let's look at this one. Removable pocket, bag. And then we have pocket. So that's 3 things. Pocket, tuck and bag, and bag. Okay. So that one is good. You're good for that one. Okay. Now let's go to the last one. A little pocket, pocket, this is a little fold out writing spot. I think we need like a tuck or something in there. Okay, that's only 2 things there. This one we've got a little fold out, pocket, and then this little pocket. Okay, so we definitely need more work on this back signature. We need a belly band. Where are my belly bands? Okay, here they are. So clusters, tucks, and belly bands. It's not bad. I'd have to back that on something. What else do I have? It's way too big. Got this little tuck that we could have in there, and he could hang off the edge of the page. That would be fine. Or even as, instead of like a ruffle. I don't know. Oh, that's it. I got to get ruffles too. Okay. All these things to think of and play with. Oh, I like this one. I actually might cut this one down so that I can use it, because I like this one. Where do I want to use you though? In the front half. Tuck a little something in there. What do you think? Or is that too busy? Kind of like that. Let's just use it as a belly band instead of on the edge. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Now I'm going to mark this and cut it. I'm going to commit. Okay, if I glue you there. I have to remember to cut at the bottom of that flower. Let's see. I know I have my big super scissors here that this should go through. And fingers crossed that I can cut straight. On. Somewhat straight. There we go. And now I have this cute little piece that I don't know what I'm going to do with, but I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to use it for something. Okay, let's ink this up. Let's not use this, oops, dropping everything. Let's not use the sponge that's falling apart. Let's use, well, they're all kind of falling apart now. Doesn't take long. Paper is really rough on your sponges, you guys. Gotta tell ya. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. So yeah, even if I don't have ruffles, I can still use, if I don't have enough ruffles pre-made, I could still use trim or lace on the edge of the pages. Okay, so this one I decided was going to go on here. And we're going to use our friend Art Glitter Glue. Got a piece of my sponge stuck on there. And then we'll just put glue on the top. And put glue on the bottom. And then something can be slid underneath. Whoops, just put that in my ink. There we go. Grab my dry baby wipe. Just make sure any glue seeping out isn't going to glue pages together. That would just not be cool. So whatever, this is a very flimsy page that I have put this on. So I may actually put something on this side just to give it a little bit more structure and weight, because this belly band is really making it floppy. But it'll still work, not to worry. It's still going to work. I'm just going to end up putting something on this side just to give it a little more structure. And maybe I'll do it as like an extra writing space. We'll see. We'll come to that when we come to it. Okay. In the meantime, we'll let that dry. And I should probably put my pin back in my glue. There we go. All right, well, I like how this is coming together so far. It's not taking too much, right? What do I have for pockets? I also have these clusters. What else do I have? Hang on. That would actually go as well. But I don't want two belly bands in one signature. Would something like this strengthen that page, or would it make it too heavy? I think it might make it too heavy. So I don't know now. Now I'm kind of stuck. So as you can see, we all kind of go through the same process of what to do next. I think that's not going to give it as much structure as I want, so we will not do that one. That is too big. I might be at the end of my stuff here. Okay. Put that aside. Let's kind of continue on with pockets here. Maybe if I had this on this side to give it the page a little more structure. I kind of want to put something in there. I don't really like that blue, or do I? Yeah, the blue might be okay, because it's blue and yellow throughout. Got lots of tuck spots here. Just put a stamp. Yeah, let's do it. That'll give that page structure. Let's do that. And instead of leaving, what do we got going on here? Yeah, I'll have to glue this whole thing down. So you're lifting up. Why are you lifting up on me? Let's glue you down, and then you won't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to put lots of glue on the back here. So yeah, I hope you guys are all well. I thank you so much for hanging in here with me as I go on this journey. Still a learning experience for me too. You know, sometimes it's just nice to hang out with someone when you're crafting. And thank you to my new subscribers. I know some videos you might like and some videos you might not. That's just fine. But honestly, the best thing that you can do is, you know, just leave me a comment. You know, say hi. If you like the videos, hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate that. It does a world of good for me. Not so much in the world of YouTube, but it just, you know, it feels good when people tell you you're doing a good job too, right? And even if I'm not doing a good job, let me know. Say, hey, I would like to see this, or you need to do this better. My feelings aren't going to get hurt. Constructive criticism is very important to be able to learn and grow. So yeah, give me some feedback. Or if you see someone doing something on another channel that you really like, that you think I should try, let me know. There. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's better. That gives that paper a lot more structure. That page anyways, and then we'll have something in here. Okay, awesome. Well, I think we've done fairly good. I do think we need something in about here. And I feel like this is speaking to me. Or do we need a book page that we can decorate? How much time do we have left? We've got about 14 minutes left. Do you think we could get this decorated? I don't know. I am not sure about that. Well, that's actually kind of cool, right? Let's just do that. I'll decorate those other ones another day. I'll put everything back and yeah. Okay, let's do this. And then I think we have enough pockets and tucks. We can always add more later if we find we don't have enough, but our next video will be going through and picking things that we can put into our pockets and tucks and what have you. I might already have some pre-made ephemera. I might have to make some. We'll just figure it out as we go along. Okay, so let's take a quick flip through and see, I need to wipe that off, see where we are at here. Okay, and just see if we like the flow of it. I found this, so this was in some packaging of a birthday gift I got. My family knows that I love owls. They're like my spirit animal. And so they got me this hedgewig from Harry Potter that when you pet it, it actually like makes sounds and stuff, and it's got the letter that you put in his mouth and flaps his wings. So this is just a piece of a corrugated cardboard, but I was thinking of just, you know, this could be used as some sort of focal point. It's perfect size for the front of this because I'm not sure if I want to leave this blank yet or what I want to do. But you know, these little, like this is a good piece of cardboard. It's nice and sturdy, and I can definitely make some sort of focal point and have this be like a topper. So yeah, I've hung on to that. And I'm just kind of looking at some of these as we go to flip through. That one definitely has lemons on it. Oh, that might work. So I'm just pulling out some of these little ruffles I've pre-made, just to see if any of them might perchance go okay on this journal. We'll see. Okay, so we'll flip through. We've got front page, and I might do some sort of, like, I definitely want to do a library pocket in the front here. So I still have to do that. I might actually put like a clear acetate pocket on here, or like a vellum pocket, so that you can still see the image in the back. So I mean, I could definitely add more pockets there. I don't know if I would necessarily put any ephemera in it, just because I'd want the person to be able to add their stuff to it and have it see through would be cool. So we've got that. Got something that we can tuck in there. Lots of writing space. I love this paper because it's very like wrinkly and textured. I think that's cool. Then we have this like little coloring page. You can definitely still write here. Lots to write here. So we need to decorate this little pocket. Writing space, writing space. We could add some stickers or something on here, or maybe some stamping. We'll see. Writing space here. I don't want to over decorate. I want the person who gets this journal to have an opportunity to decorate it for themselves as well. So then we have this ruffle, this flip out pocket. Definitely think I need something here because that's still wet, but okay. Then we have this. We've got this, nice writing space. I'm going to ink up the edges on here. Coffee dyed paper. I feel like there's something I can do in here. Maybe like a little quote or some sort of focal point, something of inspiration maybe. And then I love this. This is so cool. This little hidden, again, because of that vellum here and that piece of paper, that coffee dyed paper that we put back there, you can't tell that anything can actually go in there. So I think that's a cool little secret place. There was a word here. I think it said drunk or something, and so I just put an extra little piece of lace along here so it covered up that word. I didn't like seeing the word drunk on there. More of that book page. Yeah, I like how this looks. And then this, I might glue that. We'll see. Could still have writing space here. More of that awesome coffee dyed little tuck spot. Again, I might put another little clear vellum pocket on this side. Then we have this little clipped in pocket, so we'll definitely fill this with fun things. And then I think in the, no, it doesn't open up there, does it? No, that's okay. Then more writing space. I love this. Then we've got this pocket that we need to decorate. Oh, we've got lots to do left here, folks. Ink on that. I might do some little, yeah, I don't have a cluster yet in this one. Or not a cluster, a ruffle. Maybe I want to do the ruffle on this. I think that would look cool. Is there a right or wrong way? I don't know. Okay, so I could do that. I'm going to leave that there for now. And then we have these pockets that they do need a little something. They need like flower, some sort of focal point just to distinguish, you know, the pocket from the back. I'm going to do something with these ties. Oh, lots to do. Yeah, I like the way it's flowing though. And I like this. I like these buttons. Something there, something there. This big to finish. Okay, some more of that beautiful sunflower coloring page. Lots of writing space, no shortage of that. Oh, why did that do that? Still, you could have writing space there. There is nothing wrong with that. I might ink it up a bit. Okay. Last signature. Okay, what do we got going on in this one? This feels pretty good. We've got this little pocket. Then we have, ooh, this one. That one's pretty. I like that, contrasting that. And it's sparkly. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, then we have another pocket. Lots of little places in there. Okay. And then we have a belly band. I might put a belly band in the first signature because this is the last signature. So I feel like if we have a belly band in the front and a belly band in the back, that, you know, kind of balances it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think this is going along fairly well. Then we have lots of writing, a flip out. I might do something with this. I might actually make it flip out more. I'll see. I'll see what I want to do there. Another pocket here, and then that can actually do a secret pocket back there. Lots of writing space there. Lots here and here. Another little pocket. Okay, this is looking good. Do I have any ruffles that I think might look good along here? I mean, I kind of like this because it's shiny gold, and then we have Like this is kind of, it's kind of a blue black. This is like a black. I don't know. Did we want something like this? Do we need it on a different page? Oh, the choices, you guys, right? This is what I struggle with. But this is the best part. This is the most fun part, is where you get to decorate, right? That's what we all love about junk journaling. Okay, so I'm torn. I'm torn between this or this. Guys, I don't know. I'm just gonna hum and haw. I don't know. I'm gonna wait. You guys give me a comment down below which one you think looks better. Help me out here. So I'm gonna keep those tucked in there for now. Okay. All right. Well, that is today's video. We put in some pockets. We kind of know where we're going. Hopefully you guys are gonna help me out with this little trim situation. But as you can see, now that we fold it like that, or hold it like this, can you see those beautiful ruffles? Will that one stand out as much? I don't know. Maybe you'll have to go with a different one altogether. I don't know. I think that looks cool on the side. Maybe do some tabs and stuff. Okay, so yeah, lots of work left to do on this bad boy, but boy, has it been fun. I hope you guys have been enjoying this process with me. I thank you all so much for joining me for today's video. Definitely come back and we'll see the next process where I'm, you know, picking out tags and doing lots more embellishing to this. And yeah, thanks again so much, guys. And P.S. I love you.